Today's topic is how to specifically choose a program for your child when it comes to bully prevention. When you're choosing a program for your child, you're choosing it for your family. You want to make sure that they don't just offer a kick, punch, and yell, get back. And you also want to make sure they're not offering you the unrealistic expectations of completely bully-proofing your child. Your child's in 5th period and the bully comes up and attempts to smack your child in the head. How are you going to proof that? How are you going to prevent that? It's going to happen. I always tell a story about showing up on my first day as a police officer, getting my, I called it a bulletproof vest. Hi, I'm Deputy Sutton. I'm here for my bulletproof vest. They corrected me. It's bullet resistant, Deputy. So that's a great analogy. You can't make anyone resistant all the time. You can have proactive measures. 95% of the time, you're not even in the situation to get bullied. Then you have action steps, and that's the approach that we take. You want to ask the trainer or the school or the facility how they are specifically and uniquely qualified to teach your child and your family anti-bully techniques. How are you uniquely qualified to keep my child safe when they are at school or working with friends? What kind of skills? What kind of testing? You also want to make sure that they have material. There are a lot of great programs out there, but there are also programs that sell false hope. We're going to teach your child how not to get bullied. Okay, well, specifically show me that. If it's just a class of kicking, punching, and yelling, get back, and they don't offer you a how-to, a tutorial for the parents, video training, or a step-by-step manual that is systematic in its approach, you might want to hold on to your money and look for another program. Well, once again, you can only teach something to the extent that you have the experience in that area. So the law enforcement approach that COBRA takes is because we have, as a former deputy and police officer in multiple agencies and also working in corrections before being a patrol officer, I had the opportunity to work with a lot of criminals, a lot of juvenile criminals, a lot of serious cases of bullying. So when we put our plan together, it came from reality. It came from day in and day out field training and experience. It's not something that we just thought up. It's not something that we looked on the internet and said, that looks like a great idea. No, this comes from reality. This is systematic. This is how criminals think. This is how victims react, and it follows a storyline. Bullying situations follow much of the same storyline when you see case after case. The kid doesn't say anything. There are warning signs that the parents ignore. The parents don't have a plan. It escalates. There's social media issues, all the way to kids committing suicide because they just don't have an answer or a plan in place. So you want to specifically drill down and ask those hard questions. Can I see the manual that my child will be learning from? Can I see the parent tutorial? Do you have an online resource where we can sit in the comfort of our own home and watch this on a computer, desktop, or tablet? And where did you learn the anti-bully techniques that you will be teaching us? So those are the questions that you really want to ask if you want to choose the best program for you and your family to prevent bullying.